it's men competing for the women. All the dating advice online is all about what men need to do to get women. Women are the prize. And then when you look at like same-sex relationships, it's like, you know, do women need to have confidence and game to approach other women? It's so much more balanced, but you know, it's like, or I think when you start to look at same-sex couples and how that dynamic works, it's like when women date women, who's responsible for paying all the bills? But as soon as a man's involved, now he's got to do all the work. Why? Because he's got to follow the masculine script. That's anything women don't want to do is labor masculinity. So it's a way for femininity. Femininity is almost an excuse for women to avoid accountability.
Hey man, I don't think Cam Thomas is something to offer. Well, what I offered him. And if you don't like the numbers, you need to write down, get a piece of paper, write down your numbers, flip the number over, and then push that piece of paper to him. Because it don't seem like Cam Thomas is.
So, but you got to be able to, you know, if you let them define it, they're gonna weave all type of shit around the truth. They're gonna weave it to keep you, and that's what they're supposed to do. That's one of the.
Here we go. This lighting is incredible. Hey, do you need tweezers? Not on me now. Alana, did I tell you that Mel Stacy's cooking me dinner tonight?
Imagine transport.
Covered bruises? No problem. Want to cover tattoos? No problem. Want to cover veins? No problem. This new transfer-proof full cover maker luminescent works all over your body. And it's try before you buy. Cover anything, anywhere. Cover discolorations to wear sleeveless tops.
It doesn't even feel like I'm wearing makeup, and it matches my skin tone flawlessly.
Hey guys, welcome back to the other POV. In today's video, we'll be reacting to Kevin Samuels giving a harsh reality check to a baby mama of 3.
Hello, how you doing?
Hey, how are you?
Fine.
How old are you?
35.
All right. So we're here to talk about dating costs of 2 over 3. What do you got?
I want to talk about dating costs.
Okay. Are you single or are you married?
I'm single.
Any children?
Yes, I have 3 girls.
You gotta hold the phone steady. What do you want?
I mean, my issue is I work too much. That's my issue. I work a lot. I'm always at work. Mostly 12 hours a day.
How old is your youngest?
13.
How many hours a week are you working?
I work about 5 days and I have 2 days off. I co-parent with her father.
How many hours a week are you working?
Almost 45.
Got a normal work week.
Yeah.
He said that's the problem, ain't the problem. I want to hear at least 80. So if working ain't the problem, what is it?
You told me to hold on.
No.
I don't know what happened. Me neither, yo.
You out here? You in Mechanicsville?
Yeah, I just got up here.
Have you been married before?
I've been engaged twice to the same person.
Engagement queen, Joe.
The first time I was honest, you know, I told him I wasn't ready. And the second time,
Why marriage now?
I'm being honest, I felt at the time I wasn't ready at the time. But now I'm ready.
She wanted to be
That's all I
in the
need.
streets.
I'm 5'4".
Dress size?
I'm sorry?
Dress size?
My dress size, I would say 14.
She wanted to be in the
How much you weigh last time you weighed
streets.
yourself?
Well, I actually weighed myself today, I was 213.
Yeah.
So your man is 355 pounds. That's where you need to start looking for men. 355 pounds.
Why would you say that? I'm just curious.
Because you're 213 pounds.
So you said I have to lose weight to get the ideal man that I want? That's what you're saying?
I'm saying you're not the ideal woman that men want.
That you want.
You weigh more than a man. That's why 2.3, yo. 213 pounds or 5
I'm very confident.
How tall are you again?
I'm sorry?
It don't matter how confident
I'm
you is.
5'4".
5'4", man. You are 35 pounds over the average weight for the average black woman, and she's 60 pounds overweight. So, you ask, why can't... So, men who are looking to marry are not looking for women that weigh more than they do. They want to be able to carry them across the threshold.
I'm sorry, but why does Kevin even have to say this? Isn't it common sense? She's 213 pounds at 5'4", and when he brings it up, her response is, I'm very confident. How does that even solve? Imagine if men have something women don't like being short or broke. Well, I don't care. I'm confident with myself. We wouldn't care. So why should men? Same way we as women have standards, so do they.
Okay, I'll work with it.
Upwork is our one-stop shop for hiring. We can find, hire, and pay all in one place. Not only do they have work.
I mean, I used to be physically fit, but when I started driving buses maybe about 4 years now. So, you know.
Where's your last relationship?
My last relationship? Well, actually, my last relationship was maybe about, I want to say last year's, maybe around November.
How long did it last?
Not very long. You know,
When was your last relationship over 2 years?
My last relationship over 2 years was in 2017 when my fiance proposed to me.
The fiance is the father of one of your children?
No, he's not. I met him in school. You know, we reconnected from.
But you got 3 children, but how many different men? 2, 3?
3. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So this is what men don't seem to understand. How women can go out and have 1, 2, 3 husbands, because it used to require a husband to have a baby.
Right.
So you should have 1 husband, 2 husbands, 3 husbands.
Right.
Was the person who you had your first child with, was he the person you lost your virginity to?
There was a circumstance that
The person you had your first child with.
Yes.
Was he also the person you lost your virginity to? That's just a yes or no.
No.
Okay, so the person you lost your virginity to should have been your husband.
Correct.
That's 4. So you should have had 1, 2, 3, 4 husbands. So you're out here at how old again?
I'm 35.
35. And you would have been married 4 times. You would have had 1, 2, 3, 4 husbands to not be a virgin, to have 3 children.
Well, can I be?
No. Let me finish. This is how human beings have evolved.
Yeah. Okay.
Just because we make it okay now, still, men are saying for a woman to have 3 children by 3 different men, that needs to be 3 husbands.
Right.
And she had sex. That means the man she married should have been a husband. So you're looking for a 5th husband. You're looking for a 5th husband, and you ain't even 40 years old. Why should you have 5 husbands?
Well, Can I say something? Can I just?
You can answer my question. You can answer my question, and you can say what you have to say. You can't just, when I go through all that trouble,
Okay.
it's kind of rude to just go past my question.
You're right. You're right. I'm sorry. I apologize.
So the way this scenario looks, you'd be looking for the fifth of 35. Why should any woman have 5 husbands?
They shouldn't. That's like insane.
Thank you.
This right here is wild. After the first time, you'd hope she had learned her lesson, but 3 kids by 3 different men and still looking for a husband number 5, like that's normal. I hate how normalized this has become. There was a time when women would avoid even going to church out of shame because the community held them accountable. Now it's been treated like it's just another phase. He's not being harsh, he's just saying what everyone else is thinking.
Thank you. So go ahead.
I understand what you're saying, and you're being completely honest with me. I thank you for your honesty. You know, like I said, my childhood wasn't, peaches and cream. I just want to be transparent. You know, when I was 16 years old, and I had a child, and that's how my life started. You know, throughout the diversity and everything that I've been through in my childhood, you know, I feel as though I'm at a place in my life where, you know, I've gotten myself together financially.
We don't care about your money.
I understand. I heard you say that to the previous person, but I was just saying that.
I want to skip all the way to, but that's the point. You guys care about that. It's not how men pick. So
right.
Even if I take into consideration your trauma as a teenager, it still doesn't change the ultimate fact that you had 2 more children.
Right.
And you're 213 pounds. Okay? This is why people think I'm an asshole, because I stay on task.
No,
life happens to us all. I was just speaking with the lady who was dealing with her own issue. We all have something.
Right.
But you have to be what a man wants in order for him to give you the highest honor a man can give you. You gave 2 men the highest honor you can give a man. They had the child.
Right.
And you didn't require marriage. So why are you requiring it now? Because you feel like you're ready? That's not how that works.
I get it.
So
what advice do you have for me now?
Okay, well, so let me ask you. Let's just say you believe me. Let's just say you believe me. And I said, ma'am, in order to find a husband, you need to drop down to about 140 pounds. And then after that, you can get married. Would you do it?
I would. But I'm going to do it for myself. I do.
That's bull.
That's bull?
Yeah, you need to do it for us and yourself. See, the instincts are wrong. Every other race of women does stuff to please their men. They say, I'm going to stay fit and thin because these men like it. I'm going to do it for me. That's why y'all are unmarried.
Look at this. Just look. If this had come out a few years earlier, plumbers would have been out of a job by now. I'm telling you one last time, in our homes, no matter what drain is clogged, you're wasting your money calling someone to unclog it. Those professional drain cleaners are terrified of the method I'm about to share. When greasy soups go straight down the sink, over time, the oil will...
Do other women, groups of women act like y'all do? Are they sitting? Do you hear Becky talk about I'm strong and independent? You know what I mean? What other race of women sit back and tell you all their struggles and traumas and wear them like a goddamn badge of honor? Black women don't own the market on misery and trauma. Mm-hmm. I know plenty of women who came from rural China.
Correct.
Who could tell look at what you saying and be like, you live in the freest country in the world.
Right.
So my point is, with that attitude, I'm ready to be married now because I'm ready. Okay, then fine. Then what is a man going to get with you? You ready to be married? Great. What does a man get with you being his wife?
What does a man get with me being his wife? I mean, I know my place and I know the roles that I'm supposed to play as a wife.
Yeah, right. You've been independent the whole goddamn
I would say
time.
honor and respect. I would say that would be my first for me. You know, the typical stuff: cook, clean.
Say, cooking and cleaning, due respect, it's not special anymore. Hold on, listen, that's what I'm gonna say.
Wow.
You gotta cook and clean for yourself.
Right.
So it's not like you can do that for him. Honor and respect. Okay.
That will be my first.
Okay. Alright. Here's a more precise question. What do you have to offer a man that a man wants offer to another man?